My blissful gorgeous self, an American Indian intellectual Rajiv Malhotra said in his lecture on U-turn theory that many Westerners are U-turners nowadays. They take intellectual properties from Hinduism and India and hide the origin and attribute it to Egypt, China, South America, this culture or that lost civilization, even when Sanskrit name clearly shows it is from India and from the Hindus. Not only this, they blame, inferiorize and even demonize the real origin of the intellectual properties they have stolen from. Bharatanatyam dance, yoga, meditation, yoga nidra, vipassana, transcendental meditation are just a few the Westerners have taken and done shape-lifting to make it look like their own. They do this in 5 stages, my dear friends. In first stage, they are not ill-intended. They acknowledge the origin, approach the Hindu guru, dress like Hindu seekers, follow the basic disciplines, then taking dip in holy Ganga with devotion and learn the art and science of the Hindus such as Kundalini or Chakra awakening, pranayamas, asanas, mantras, yantras, tantras, herbal medicines and many things more. In second stage, they come to their countries and see the market values of what they have learned from Hindus in India. Then dream to be big tycoon, big celebrity. They dream to be popular plus honorable. But that's bigger than even being a movie star or politician or Bill Gates. So, to fulfill their ambition, they decontextize it. They remove the name of the discoverer Rishi. They remove the name of Vedic literature where it is described in fullness. They eliminate the history and philosophy behind it, In their efforts to show it is spiritual and not religion and the most universal, they slim and trim and cut it so much that Acharya, the authority of the authenticity, the ritual that purifies environment and celebration of evolving consciousness and selfless service and offerings which softens your brain and emotions are all eliminated so much that it becomes reduced to a commerce item with which Americans have no problem. They can buy at any cost. Only still Muslims will not. They will have problems still. In third stage, they decontextize it. They Christianize it, as you may see in the West, like Christian yoga, like Christian Bharatanatyam, like organic farming or farmers market, and so on. See, Reinhold Barth stole from Jainism, Rudolf Steiner stole from Hinduism, and many things are going on like this. Many doctors and scientists are doing nowadays. In fourth stage, in order for people not to be able to trace out even the origin, not even think of it. They spread hatred for Indian Vedic culture. They invent false blame on Hindus. They continue to inferiorize Hindus. In this effort, many communists and Muslims and fake Nehruian secularists in India helped them. In fifth stage, they reformatted as brand new multiple intelligence stuff and export them back to India and China and other countries, and with this descended with scientific taste documented proofs of great benefits. They become millionaires very fast. Because of 70 years of anti-Hindu Kangi rule in India, there are lots of brainwashed traitors from Macaulay Brown education system and convents and missionaries and JNU and AMU and many more. They buy them as brand new stuff. Okay? Those who are educated from these universities, they buy them as brand new stuff. They proudly show them among their friends, relatives and girls they want to impress. I was reading an email from an unknown Westerner. He went on describing benefits in great details in very literary language. And then he mentioned the cost is $400 for a few grams. At last he said, it is also known in India as Shilajit. I was shocked. This I can buy that much in India in just $2. And he is charging $400. It's energy boosting tonic for aging persons they use in India. He was selling it for satisfying 10 wild girls in love making in a single night. So this is, my dear friends, how they take it and change the name. So this is an Ayurvedic Hindu medical science item, easily available in India anywhere. This gentleman changed the name or giving botanic name and selling it in the West at so high cost. I would have thought it was his own discovery had he not mentioned it's a Sanskrit name. Thousands have now removed Sanskrit names from thousands of Hindu items, and they are being sold like hotcakes in the West. Soon, in greed of more money, they will increase prices. World Health Organization chief and even Patrick Brockman says animal slaughter and flesh markets and non-vegetarian populations cause corona-like viruses and diseases explode and people die in millions, as nowadays they are dying. Hindus, Buddhists and Jains never create pandemics because they don't eat flesh. It is in their religion, he said confidently. Therefore, beware, oh dear Westerners, beware. My purpose in telling this is for you to get the original with its details in Hinduism. If possible, just come back to Hinduism so that you should not destroy your life and the life of your loved ones, getting infected with corona-like serious diseases. More of its kind are very likely to come, most of which can be cured only with Hindu lifestyle alone. With Muslim, Christian, Communist, secularist lifestyle, they grow beyond proportion. Okay? So, how to become a Hindu, my dear? There are many celebrities in the West who have become Hindus, such as Richard Alpert and David Crowley and Julia Roberts and Mr. Ford and many ISKCON devotees and and RKM devotees and Hinduism today, followers of UA,